I'm Ralph Douglas Jones. I'm an outsider artist, folk artist, and confabulator of pieces and things. I'm also a treasure hunter. That's where I got all this stuff at. It's treasure hunting. I mean, where do you find a gizmo like that with antlers on it and treasure hunting? I got up at the turn of the century and I fired myself. Right off. I said, you're done. But the last year I was in business, in the sign business, I had a big oak tree in my front yard. I was in Greensboro, North Carolina on Lee Street, close to UNCG. And I put $35,000 worth of neon in this great big oak tree. It looked a little bit like a massage parlor. You know, art is supposed to evoke an emotion, and it did. I never really thought about being in business or having a gallery or making money or anything. I was just making art. It was fun. I mean, if you sold a bunch, you had enough to eat and buy gas. It was like great. My main medium is availability. That's what I work out of. Whatever's available that day. The big tank you see over here, that was one of 4 tanks. I sold 2 of them to people to use, and I made art out of one. This fish right here, see these 2 fish right here? That was a fence off the side of the road. That's what that was. And I stopped and got it, and it had paint on it, which made it really nice. It's easy to paint wood that's already painted. If you got to start from scratch, sometimes it's a little more challenging. So I made a set of those. I think I made 55 or 60 out of that. You can hear them laughing out loud out here in the yard. Because that's what it's all about, is smiling. This is my happy fish. It's smiling. So when I had the bus, I couldn't really drive around very much because the bus is huge. And the people across the street, her husband had a transmission shop, and they gave me an old van. Well, it was terrible. So I started painting it with just the paint I had. I kept running out, so it had a lot of colors on it. So I said, well, I'll put me a big fish on the side of it and take up a lot of room. So I draw this big fish out. I get done, it sort of looks like a shark. So I just reached down and give it a smile, and the happy fish is born, and I have that picture inside. I'll upload it for you. So really, my life is about recreating out of junk. Drug addict, alcoholic, gambling addict, recovered 25 years from all that stuff. Holy moly, what a mess that was. You know, I helped a lot of people. So I am actually recycled myself. I had crossed the line, but I couldn't tell the truth from the false, and you move into a place where you just make up your own reality and lie all the time and stuff. So it's not good. But I got this out of it because I sat on the bar stool and dreamed about stuff like this all my life. And when I finally got it, the good orderly direction straightened out and got one foot in front of the other, then things came in place. I'd love to find a 60 model jet airplane.
What would you do with it?
Turn it into a fish. You got to cut the wings off and remount them up here, cut the tail off and move that over here. The fuselage makes a great eye. You got to sort of incorporate that in, light it up. The fins, you take the little pieces that are left over, make fins off of the side of it, mount it on 2 posts. Oh, it'd be fun.